Well, hello folks, and welcome back for another video of me running around trying to keep things rolling. It's 5:30 in the morning right now. I'm sitting in my driveway. We are packed and ready to go. I've got Wendell with me, of course, as usual. Say hi, Wendell. Hi, Wendell. So we're ready to roll. And man, just like always lately, we just got another big rain and windstorm last night. But I'm glad it's over with by the looks of it, because it wouldn't be a very nice drive. But I'll let it get some daylight. I'm gonna go grab a coffee or two or three, or you know, who knows. I'll let it try to lighten up a bit, and I'll tell you guys what exactly is going on, where I'm going, what I'm doing, what I'm hoping to get accomplished, and we will go from there. But leaving the property right now. Well, I guess it's not going to get daylight before we get there. It's 7:15 right now. So what's going on? What's going on is, as usual, it's crunch time to get stuff done. And I've got two machines. One is already up in New Glasgow and needs to get to Antigonish. I've got one machine I'm going to get right now, which is out by Prospect, outside Halifax. Which that one I need to get to Antigonish. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm going to pick this one up, taking to Antigonish, dropping off. John's gonna run that one, and then I'm gonna turn around, go back to New Glasgow, which was the site I did that little road job on, did that mulching job on, take that one to another site in Antigonish, and have two machines in the area. Right now, I am the only one, even though I have two trucks with two gooseneck trailers and two big machines, I'm the only one that has the license to move the gear. John, he's just waiting for his road test, and the earliest he can get in is February. My other operator, Dave, for some personal reasons, he's laid off right now. So he's the other guy who had the license. He'd be the one in the 550 with the short track trailer, with the 080. That's what he'd be running. So right now, it's all on me to keep things moving. I need to be home by Thursday morning. So today's Tuesday, get out there, get all the gear moved, maybe get a couple hours running. I'm really hoping. Put a good dent into a site on Wednesday, and Thursday we'll see if I can finish one off before I head back and head on out of there and then head home. But anyway, it is an absolute rat race right now, trying to get things done. If it was July, you know what? It wouldn't be such a big deal, but it's December and we could get a bunch of snow any point in time. We've had some snow, we've had some crappy weather, so there's no time to waste. So John is there now. I met him alongside the highway, got him a chain so he can get the bucket. We got to get the bucket loaded on, then we've got to get the machine cleaned off and get loaded on the trailer. There's no way I can get in to this site. It's just too narrow, and much too narrow trying to get out with, you know, 30,000 pounds behind me. I'm not going to do that to the axles. I'd be absolutely stressing these axles, making that hairpin turn trying to get out. So look at this guy, just go, like just go. I can't make the turn. So I'm gonna pull alongside the highway here, the road, and man, just try to get this done as fast as possible, and head to Antigonish. River. Okay. Yeah, ways, yeah. That's good. Okay, well, we are loaded. Get turned around down here. Get my dirty gloves out. Give the tracks one little wipe down of the residue that got on it from tracking it down the road. And we're rolling. Okay, well, we got the sales coming up here. When I came up here last week with the 8-ton, with the 080, they didn't pull me in. I highly doubt I'm gonna get that lucky twice. We'll have to wait and see. They got nobody in line, it looks of it, so they're probably gonna definitely wave me in. Bypass weigh scale. Ho ho ho! Twice in a row. How sweet is that? All right. Well, we're trucking now. We're about 10 minutes from site right now. It's been an awesome drive. It's sunny. The pavement's starting to dry. The truck is doing amazing. I'm definitely keeping this truck. I've decided I'm definitely keeping this truck. Obviously, I want to get that engine light taken care of, and I'd love to find a aftermarket helper for the exhaust brake, engine brake. So we'll see how that goes. But I'm definitely keeping the truck. It just does so well. Like, man, this 10-speed and this power stroke, it's so enjoyable to sit back here and just, you know, I'm hauling like 32,000 pounds behind me right now. Would you know it? No. No, I definitely wouldn't. I'm passing big trucks, you know, going up the hill, all that sort of stuff. But something has transpired since I left this morning. I checked the weather yesterday. Everything was looking tip-top. Everything was looking good. Like 0, 1 to like 4 degrees. Rain for the weekend. Looked awesome. Well, now they're putting out a special weather statement saying that basically all of Nova Scotia, especially along the Atlantic coast, is going to get 15 centimeters of snow starting tomorrow evening until Thursday morning. So I was coming home tomorrow evening anyway, but that just puts a hamper into things. I was actually making arrangements for somebody else. You guys know him. I was talking to Kalen from Danger Industries. I was gonna send him up here with my 550 to at least get the gear moved around when it needs to be moved around. John is behind me right now, so he'll be here to operate, and then give Kalen a try on the gear. He's run some stuff in the past. Mulching is definitely easier than doing final grades or, you know, digging foundations and stuff like that. So anyway, that's what was gonna happen, but now that has changed absolutely. So it looks like if all goes really well, all we're gonna get done are these 2 sites in Antigonish, and then we'll have to wait for the weather to pass. We're supposed to get a bunch of rain this weekend, and then we'll come up next week on Monday or Tuesday, whatever, and move the stuff up to Cape Breton and get that done before Christmas. So that's the game plan right now. All right, here we go. Oh, so another 1.2 kilometers into the tower, and then hopefully have a spot here to get this big rig turned around. Well, we got in, got turned around. It's a little tight this way, bushes everywhere. Got a couple little surface marks on the truck. Sucks, but it is what it is. You can see there, I can clean that off. I just don't want to scrape it now because of dirt on here. Of course, you can see bushes hit it here a little bit, but Not much you can do about that, but we are here. John's running the 95. I'm gonna pack up here. I'm ready to go get the other machine and deliver to the other site. So I got about an hour drive back, and then the site that I'm doing is about 20 minutes from here. So John's got the 95 with the FAE 75 mulcher. The part just came in for the back of the machine there, so we'll get that geared up. But this one probably be a couple days for sure, if not longer, and we'll get her done. John's laughing at me. Recording right now. But anyway, I'll take a little walk around, show you guys what it looks like now, and I'll show you what it looks like when we're done. Nice stuff. Always make eye contact with your operator, that's for sure, if you're gonna go buy the machine, especially with one of those going. But we got the road to do, the power line to do. The power line follows the road. The road's not that long, so that's good. A lot of big stuff here though, so we'll take a look. So there's the guy anchored down there somewhere. That's one. And then we got back in there, there's another one there somewhere. And then we've got the third one over here. This one is, you know, about half the length of the other ones because the driveway is there. But he's working on the island part of it right now. And then the road and the power line. So that's it. I'll be back here to pick up the machine at some time, whether it's before or after the storm, and we'll see what it looks like then. It will look a lot different, I promise you that. Well, we're here. It looks like they're here with the crane or boom truck or whatever, loading in the new section of tower, the new shelter, all that stuff. So I'm gonna walk in with a chain, grab the mulcher off the ground, bring her out here, get her loaded on. We're gonna get out of here, head to the new site, hopefully get a couple hours of mulching in today, but we'll have to see. It's around 1:30 right now. Yeah, I don't know, we'll have to see. If all goes good, I'll get it off and get the trailer parked and get started, but it's hard to say. But let's see how fast I can get this little thing loaded on here. 2 buckets on, 2 buckets, no machines. Hey, finally loaded up and ready to go. And I say finally because no matter what I do, this one hose on the mulcher, it just will not relieve its pressure unless I break the pressure with 2 wrenches. They tell you to do all kinds of things inside the cab, like shutting it off and playing around with the joysticks to relieve it, but it doesn't work. It never works. But anyway, I'm trying something different this time. So typically I've been loading, because I'm having a hard time finding the sweet spot on this trailer with this machine. With my 95, I found it. It hauls very nice, way better than this, even though this weighs less. But typically I load it with my blade back, my boom going forward, and I'm further over the axles. I'm basically right in the center of the axles with the boom going forward, so the boom gives it, you know, more weight going forward. But where I'm sitting now, I definitely have a bit more tongue weight. I can tell by looking at my airbags. Everything still looks great, and I'm sure it will haul good. But if this doesn't take that buckiness out of it, then I'm not going to bother hauling like this again, because I don't want too much tongue weight. My 550, I've got lots of payload to work with on that, on this truck. I'm walking a bit of a finer line, and it hauls really nice the other way as far as there's no sway whatsoever. So if this doesn't do it, if this doesn't take the buckiness out of it, then I'm not going to bother hauling like this again. But there's only one way to find out. So it does feel a little bit better as far as the bucking goes. but it definitely feels heavier, and you know, hitting hills, the truck notices it more. It slows the truck down more. There's more weight on the drives, so it definitely slows the truck down more. I'd tilt my 95 over this machine any day of the week. Ugh. I gotta find the sweet spot. Like, I need to find the sweet spot. So I'm not gonna do it like this again. There's more negatives than good. What I'm going to do is, next time I haul this machine, I'm gonna put it the way that I usually put it, with the boom going forward, but I'm gonna move it just a little bit further towards the front of the trailer and give that a try and see how it feels. Cause yeah, like hauling my 95 here, I didn't slow down near as much as what I am right now on the hills. It's pretty much just clipping right along. I mean, not that I'm slowing down a ton, but still. You know, here we go now, the truck's just rocketing down the road. But anyway, that's not the sweet spot. So back to the drawing board. All right, well, we have arrived. But there's no way that I'm getting this trailer turned around into this road facing this direction. That is a tight turn, and with no room on the shoulder to work with. The ditch just drops right off there. So I'm gonna take the machine off, take the machine inside here, then I'm gonna back down the hill and get turned around and back up the hill, and then I shouldn't have any problem backing the trailer in this way. So unfortunately, it doesn't work facing this way, but it will work facing the other way. So we just checked into our hotel room. I wouldn't even call it a hotel room, I would just call it a room. This was literally, I'd say, 3 minutes down the road from where we're working, from where I'm working. John is about a half an hour away. But this is what we got. This is the only dog-friendly room that we had, that they had. Which is funny, because I've stayed in this hotel before, motel, hotel, and they have these big rooms out front. And you can, there's like a bed up on another level and then a bed on a bottom level, and there's loads of room in those. And you figure those would be the ones that would be for families, you know, because families are traveling with their dogs. But this is the only pet-friendly room. And I was gonna get just one big room for me and John and Wendell, but we couldn't. So I got John another room. He's just down the way here, so I assume his room looks the same as this one does. But hey, whatever, it does the trick. It's somewhere to lay your head for the night. The beds actually seem quite comfortable. So Wendell, looks like you're sleeping with me tonight, buddy. I've got no choice. But anyway, I'm gonna get settled in. There's a restaurant across the road. Go across there, order some food, go pick it up, and settle in, get a shower, and call tonight, I guess. All right, well, it's the day of action. Hey, Wendell, buddy. We need to see how much we can get done today before the snowstorm comes. Wendell cuddled me last night. He didn't want to get too far from me last night. He doesn't like strange places, and this is definitely a little bit of a strange place, but hey, buddy. Go for a pee, get on site, get a coffee. Tim Hortons is first stop, for definitely. And we'll go to work, and then we'll go home. We'll go home, eh? Say hi. Hi, everybody. All right, well, let's fire this little girl up. Probably the two start method like recently. guns. Oh, it's not gonna shut off. All right, let's crank the heat. Take off the idle. Idle. Let her warm up. Sit in the truck for a couple minutes. All right, folks, so it's starting to get a little bit of daylight out now. Definitely still need the lights. Everything froze last night. Tracks are frozen. We're supposed to get like +10, +11 all weekend, a bunch of rain after the snow happens today, tonight, whatever. All right, so yesterday I got here. I got a decent start on this line actually. I made it down all the way down on one side pretty much, so now I got to come back on this side. I've got around the compound to do, and 2 more lines. So this one down here is a little tricky. It goes down over a hill, so I basically got to cut my way into it. I'll come around this backside over here, and then I'll work my way into it. This one is going to be the worst line, I think. Yeah, this one's definitely the worst line. And then this one over here is not too bad. This one will take some time, but this one's not too bad. And then I gotta cut through the woods and do the power line. Daylight, it's safe to do some work. Machine's warmed up inside the cab. Definitely gotta tighten these tracks. These tracks are they're loose. They're just not tightening. Anyway, John's in the 95. He's got a radio that works. Brand new machine. I've got the, oh, it's 2016, whatever it is, Kubota 080. The radio don't work. The radio stopped working like, I don't know when. I took it over from my operator 3 weeks ago. Radio don't work. So that sucks. Well, I've got as much done as I'm gonna do for this trip. I gave John my my shovel yesterday morning. Man, I wish I had it right now. I really hope this doesn't freeze on here while I'm gone. It's supposed to be like +10 on the weekend, +11, a bunch of rain. Hopefully Monday is as good as that. Because man, I do not want to deal with frozen chunks of... Anyway, you know what I'm saying. Well, anyway, so that's it for this trip. I need to get home before it's too dark and get the plow put on the 350, but we got a good chunk of this done. There's probably a couple hours work here left. The road, some hand work on the power line. This line here, I got down the whole one side and quite a bit through the center up top here, but I've got to go down through this side. So yeah, there's a couple hours work here, but Monday morning, that will give John something to come here and do first thing while I take care of some other stuff at home. And if he's done his site, then I'll go grab that machine, take it to the next one, while those guys come here, run the mulcher, handsaw work, get it all done. But for now, all I'm gonna do is sweep off this deck, so that's ready to go. Take Wendell for a pee before we hit the road, and try to clean some of that track off, because that is just a disaster. This way. Come on. Hey. Stop it. Wendell. Wendell, stop. Hey. 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 Hey, stop it. Wendell, I gotta go. You can't go out. Hi, Tony. Hi, Tony. Hi, Tony. I just got home long enough to grab the car seat, put it in the truck, and we'll head on to the daycare center and pick up my little man. But first thing first, I need to get the plow while I still have some daylight. It's just much easier to gear it up. I'm gonna get the plow hooked up onto the 350. My phone is blowing up. It's not really snowing right yet. It snowed a little bit, but it's not snowing right now. But they actually said that we're getting 15 to 30 centimeters. So that's like 6 inches to a foot of snow, which is, you know, quite a stretch from one end to the other. So it doesn't really seem like they know what is gonna happen. Oh, what is this? What is this sitting here? What is this? Well, would you look at that? Is that a 6 liter? Could that be a 6 liter? All right, let's get this plow geared up on the old 350. All right, just like that, we are hooked up, ready to go. Oh, what a soup hole. It's gonna absolutely suck plowing. Oh, the connection's not good. This little thing is kind of fidgety right here, this connection. The most important one is a little fidgety. But once it finds its groove, it's good. So muddy. Okay, come on. No. Okay. We got it in a sweet spot now. Park this thing. Come back down tonight. Pick it up. Take it up top. Get ready for whatever this brings. But for now, my favorite part of the day. No, it's not starting a 6 liter. It's going to get my boy. All right, well, we're just waiting here in the drive-thru with Mr. Bauer. What's going on, buddy? Are we gonna get a cookie? Cookie? Can you say hi, everybody? Yeah, can you say, everybody have a good day? Day. Have a good day, everybody. A day. Yeah, say have a good day. A day. All right, let's get a cookie and a juice. Cookie and a juice? Cookie. All right, buddy. Can you say bye-bye? Bye-bye. Bye-bye.